my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicki-Lynne. I'm so glad you're here. We are not in the kitchen today. I did a survey on my YouTube and everybody, when I asked what the issue was for being consistent to lose weight, that seemed to be the number one thing that 73% of the people struggle with, and I do too. So let's talk about how to be more consistent in your weight loss. And just before we get into it, I have lost 90 pounds. And so I do the struggle too, guys. Like I struggle all the time. I hit plateaus. I'm not always eating the way I need to be eating. So let's dive into some of the points and some of the things that you can do to stay consistent on your weight loss journey. The first thing you want to do is you need to prioritize yourself. And I know a lot of us don't. We prioritize everyone else but ourselves. And we're the ones that suffer. If you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of others? Honestly, that has always been my thing. And this is the number one thing that I struggle with. Prioritizing yourself doesn't mean that your family or your friends or husband or wife are going to not see you, not do anything. That's not the thing. It's just that we always put everybody else's needs. So, we'll make good food for everybody else, but sometimes we eat garbage. We don't meal prep. And again, that's going to be number two. But before I get to meal prepping, again, we need to prioritize ourselves. Take that time for yourself to do yoga, go for a walk. It's only going to take you 20 minutes. It's going to be a great benefit to you. Just get online and do like a short yoga thing. Anything that you like doing, go for a walk, go to the park. Again, find what you like to do and just do it. You don't have to go to the gym. You can just get some hand weights at home. That's what I do most of the time. Do what works for you. The second thing we need to do is set reasonable goals, attainable goals. I still have weight to lose. And again, it's a journey. I'm on a journey. There's probably never going to be an end to the journey. Even when I get wherever I think I want to be, it's still going to be a journey to maintain that. So you need to be eating good food that you like. And to set realistic goals, you are going to have to break it down in smaller increments. Sitting back when I was 289 pounds, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I've lost 99 pounds now that I think about it. And sitting back, you can't just go, I want to lose 100 pounds by this date in 3 months. That's never. And number three, some people on a weight loss journey do not get enough protein or satiety from what they're eating. So if you're doing potatoes on the starch solution, which is kind of what I follow a mixture of the starch solution and other people, but always plant-based, no oil. But again, there's like some people say, oh, you should have goji berries. So I'll have goji berries. So, oh, okay, they have a good thing in them. You want to make sure that you're increasing your protein or just keeping track of your protein. And on a plant-based diet, there is so many things that have protein. We have our tofu, love, tempeh, we have our lentils, we have chickpeas, we have beans, we have different legumes. There's a way to hit your goal no matter what you're following. And protein will keep you fuller for a longer time. It also helps with muscle maintenance. So when I'm talking about protein, again, you need to have protein at all of your meals of some sort. And the reason I say that, especially if you're over 50 and I'm almost 60, losing weight at this age is really hard, and losing muscle mass is definitely harder. So you need to make sure that you're getting enough protein. I mean, I do like potato resets all the time. That doesn't hurt me. It's fine. I'm still working out. On a regular basis, you want to make sure your nutritional level is optimal. My next tip would be make sure you're hydrated all the time. I always have probably 2 drinks going at all the time. This is just my collagen drink. It's a vegan collagen drink. I just think at my age, just adding a little extra collagen, it can't hurt anything. And then I always have my water. And in my water, it's either plain, I have lemon, I have lime, I have cucumber, and mint. You could throw in some frozen berries just to make your water taste better. But sometimes we are thirsty, but we're hungry. We don't think we're thirsty, we're just hungry. But if you are hydrated enough, and again, it's gonna help your skin, it's gonna help you like flush out fat and everything out of your body. Just need to drink water, a healthy amount. Cheers. Oh my God, I love that. And I notice, especially this winter, our place is so dry that I probably drink 4 of these a day, if not more. I'm just honestly trying to stay hydrated. It's just super dry all the time. 5 would be avoid yo-yo dieting. And I think you guys already know why. It's not good for you. It's not good for your metabolism. You need to eat. You need to eat regularly. It's just better for your system, and stop restricting yourself. But sometimes if I'm traveling, and I do always pack food, but it makes it a little bit difficult when you go to different countries, bringing in like fruits and vegetables or a salad or something like that. So sometimes I'll buy some, even if it's just like maybe like a Subway veggie sandwich or something. Wouldn't be something I would make at home. You know, it wouldn't be gluten-free, but I'm not going to starve myself to death. But I always have snacks in my bags. On my bags, I always have snacks, nuts and stuff. But then again, nuts are hard to take across borders sometimes. Just avoid the dieting. You shouldn't be on a diet. You should be on a lifestyle. And remember, we want to make the rest of our life the best of our life. And that is my motto in 2025. Of course, you probably know what number 6 is going to be. Meal prep. Meal prep all the time. You don't have to do one big meal prep where you're, in the kitchen for 2 or 3 hours. Don't do that. Here's some tips. Do like one thing at a time. When I have like a couple of minutes, I just go, because again, you probably know most of the time, unless I'm doing a potato reset, I'm having oatmeal. I'm having overnight oats. Winter, summer, fall, traveling. You can't travel with overnight oats. Just an FYI, TSA will confiscate them. I have tried. Anywho, I always fill up my jars, make sure my jars are full. And then the night before, my husband and I will just go, well, we take turns, and it's like, hey, like, do you want chocolate? Do you want mango? Do you want whatever? Make your overnight oats so that you always have a plan and you always have that backup. All you have to do is pour the milk in, or the water, however you want to make it, and then whatever flavoring you want. And don't forget to use extracts. Extracts are game changers. They can make everything taste wonderful with like very few ingredients and very, very economical. That's my second one. And then, another time you can just make a big salad while you're sitting around watching TV or something. You could just make your big salad for the week if that's what you're gonna have. Stick on a pot of soup, and while it's cooking, you can do your cleaning or whatever. You don't have to have designated times to do your meal prep. Try to do 5 or 10 minutes, even if you're just cutting up all your vegetables at once, because you know what you're making. And that's the thing, you have to know. That way you always have food and you don't have an excuse for why you didn't eat well. And when that happens, don't beat yourself up. That's an order. We don't need to be mean to ourselves. That is not what's going to help us. We just need to go, okay, that wasn't the best thing I could have eaten, but I'm not going to go, oh, well, I've already ruined it for today. Like, I might as well just have that cake. No, don't do that. We need to be kinder to ourselves, and we need just to, again, be kinder. If your friend was telling you that she had an issue, you would be kind to her. But sometimes we're not kind to ourselves. So just remember that. Be kind to yourself. Now, if you follow a whole food, plant-based diet and limit the processed foods, and that's the key, because you could be an unhealthy vegan or you could be a healthy vegan. You know what I mean? It depends on what you want. Hey, chips are vegan. Diet Coke is vegan, but is that like the healthiest choice for you? No. Again, if you try to stay away from processed foods and stay with whole food, plant-based, your nuts, your legumes, all that fun stuff, you can, to a certain extent, eat as much as you want. That being said, a lot of people go on this whole food, plant-based diet, no oil, and they just think that they can eat everything. And so that's not always correct. Calories are calories. FYI, calories are calories. They're never going to change, unfortunately. So you just have to look at what you're eating. Like, potatoes are going to be more satiating than a bowl of rice, but the rice has way more calories than your potatoes will ever have. So you just need to think about these things. And that's why I always have potatoes ready. I can just chop them up and throw them in the air fryer and take a bag of frozen vegetables, cook that up, and I have a 50-50 plate, and it's taken me less than 5 to 10 minutes. That's because I have stuff ready in the fridge and ready to go. Same thing with my dishes. And when you make any kind of meal prep, try to make 2. Just double it. You're already chopping up the vegetables. You're already making the chili, the stew, the soup, whatever. Make extra and then put it in the freezer, because your future self will definitely thank you, because I do this all the time. And when we travel, we try to eat everything before we leave. And then when we get home, there's literally nothing but whatever's in the pantry and the freezer. And again, super easy. I just pull things out so that And I always have oatmeal and stuff, so we make an overnight oats for the next day, and then we have dishes for lunch and supper, so we don't have to feel like we have to rush to go grab groceries and kind of ruin the whole relaxation of our vacation. The last thing I want to tell you, just keep it simple. You don't have to go and have all these extravagant meals every night. You don't have to make them Instagram worthy. You just need to keep it simple. Simple is best. Doing a 50-50 plate is the best thing you can do. Super simple, super easy. You don't have to think about it very often. Making a couple of dishes that you can mix and match with to make your 50-50 plates again. And then also think of where you can add extra non-starchy vegetables. I find cauliflower rice goes in a lot of stuff. My pasta sauces, my chilies, hide them wherever you can. Oh, you know what? It was my tofu scramble, and I was like, oh, that would be really good with cauliflower rice in it. So that's what I'm gonna make next. I'm so sorry, my memory card got full and I'm not sure where I left it, but I was wrapping up. So just remember, it's a journey. It's not gonna happen overnight. You didn't get heavier overnight. You didn't get heart disease overnight. You didn't get diabetes overnight. You didn't get any of that stuff overnight. So therefore, it is going to take you just as much time as you got it to kind of get rid of it or reverse it. And you can do that on a whole food plant-based diet. I have lowered my cholesterol. If you have any further questions, you need any more tips, please leave me some messages down below. I love answering all of your questions. I appreciate you guys watching all the time. And the next one will be in the kitchen doing another meal prep because we need to do that. Until next time, guys, my name's Vicki-Lynne, and see you in a bit.